Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new Halacha for us for Thursday, the 14th day of January. Here we go. More laws about how to prepare for Shabbos on a Friday afternoon. The Sefer Hasidim says that often what tends to happen in the rush that precedes Shabbos is people are rushing around, say, hurry up, it's only 5 minutes to candlelighting. And, and in that rush, somebody gets a little tense and somebody says some cross words to somebody else, and before you know it, there's a little fight developing. Well, the Sefer Hasidim says that Satan, that is the one that God sets up, that power that God sets up always to try to trip us up in our observance of mitzvahs, to test us all the time. Well, he's testing at moments like that, and he's trying to create strife at moments like that. The beauty and radiance of Shabbos is about to descend, and he's there trying to trip us up, with all the tension of hurry up, it's only 4 minutes to candlelighting time, and wants to see strife come out as the radiance of Shabbos is trying to descend. And we should work doubly hard to make sure that does not happen, God forbid, in the preparation of Shabbos. It says in the Gemara very clearly that as people prepare for Shabbos, they should say with softness things like "Isartem me'ravatem hadliko asaner." Did you take care of your miser? Whatever things that they have to do, but gently a husband would be expected to ask his wife, "Did you whatever?" And she would sweetly and softly say to him, "Could you remember to take out the garbage?" But it should be in ways like that, and not with, God forbid, any amount of strife. The Kaf HaChaim says that if you ever do, God forbid, have a moment of strife as Shabbos is about to begin, it could be a bad omen of bad things coming in the following week. So please beware of that, and don't let that happen to you. No big meals are allowed to be eaten on Erev Shabbos. You're supposed to go into Shabbos with a good appetite for Shabbos foods, and also, by the way, a very big meal on Friday afternoon would get in the way of your very important Shabbos preparation. So those are two very good halachic reasons for not eating a big meal on Friday afternoon. If you want to just have some food, eating and or drinking, but you're just not sitting down, then that makes it more permissible because it's kind of quick and it's not so set, and it's not going to be a long amount because you're just having a bite as you walk and talk or something. Although that's not really halachically how we are meant to be eating usually. But on Friday afternoon, where you don't want to sit down to a meal, then it would be a little more appropriate to just have a cracker or a little something as you're standing, so that you don't end up in a very big meal. A good thing to watch out for is that sometimes you go to a beautiful hotel setting and they want to wine and dine you. So on Friday afternoon, as all the guests arrive, there's already a great smorgasbord out because the hotel is wowing you and impressing you, and it's important for you to not overfill yourself at those kind of moments. And lastly, also a pre-Shabbos preparation thing that's not exactly related to food, and that is, watch out for traffic situations. If you're going over to your relatives who only live a 35-minute drive away from you, and you leave to their house like an hour before Shabbos for a 35-minute drive, you're probably going to make it, but you're flirting with disaster a little bit, because one traffic jam, one flat tire, and you're spending Shabbos on the road. So be very, very careful to not schedule a 3-hour trip 4 hours before Shabbos, or a 1-hour trip an hour and a half before Shabbos. You have to leave yourself ample time for mishaps, flat tires, traffic jams, getting lost, following ways in the wrong direction, etc. And you should never ever set up a trip such that a lot of the traveling is happening very close to Shabbos. That would be inappropriate. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.